Now we are discussing about the another parasitic organism that is called Taenia. Taenia is commonly known as pork tapeworm because when we are considering its life cycle, it's one of the phases generally found in pig or pork. So this is popularly called the pork tapeworm. This is an intestinal zoonotic parasite, which means this particular parasite is only found in the intestine of the host organism. As it is an animal species, this is called a animal, or it is an microorganism. It's called a zoonotic. Okay, then its adult form lives in the intestine, while the larval form is found in pig. So we can say that this generally complete its life cycle in two different hosts. The first one is called among them is called the human, and other one is called the pig. That is mainly the larval form is found in pig, while the adult form is found in human intestine. And it is the most common disease found in Latin America, Africa, and India. About the morphology, you can see that this is having a ribbon-like appearance, which is creamy white in color, measuring about 2 to 4 millimeters in size. And we can divide its body into 3 different regions. Thorax, this is the anterior portion, then neck, this is the neck region, and the posterior scrotula. So what about the part in each region? The scolex is the anterior region, is generally composed of 4 circles. 1, 2, 3, and another circle is found on the other side. Then 25 to 50 hooklets, which is arranged in double cones. And these are called the hooklets. These are called the hooklets, which are 25 to 50 in number. They are arranged as it's like a crown, double rounded crown. Then, what is the peculiarity of this particular scolex is that it is generally represent the head of this organism, and this region is generally attaching into the intestine, and hence it is generally called as the organ of attachment. Okay, then this region is followed by the narrow neck region. This is the narrowest part of the body. It is generally considered a budding stone, which is consisting of the germinating tissues. Then it is followed by the posterior part, that is called the scrotula. The scrotula consisting of immature proglottids and segments. These small segments are called proglottids. It consisting of immature proglottids as well as the mature proglottids. The immature proglottids, when we are looking at the immature proglottids, its width will be greater than the length. That means they are very smaller in size, but their length is smaller. They generally having a size in which the length is very small and the width will be very high. Okay, and this is followed by the mature proglottids. This mature proglottids participated at the opposite condition here. The width is somewhat similar to that of the length. The width of each segment will be similar to that of its length. So that is the mature proglottids. Then each proglottids is started to prepare of this proglottids or segment itself. They generally having a complete, they generally represent a complete reproductive unit. So this particular region is generally concerned, that is the proglottids or the scrotula region is mainly concerned with the reproduction. Okay, so the body is divided into scolex, neck, and scrotula. Scolex is for attachment, neck is the narrow part for originating new tissues, and the scrotula is mainly concerned with the reproduction. Then the mode of infection. The first stage is that people eat raw or undercooked pork containing cyst of tapeworm larvae. So this the larval stage, I told you that the larval stage is only found in the intestine of pig. So whenever a person or people are generally eating the raw cooked or undercooked pork, this cyst will engage into their intestine via feeding this particular flesh. Then the second stage, when it enters into the human body, by means of this surface, it will attach on the intestine. Okay, it will attach on the wall of the intestine. Then, in the wall of the intestine, the adult worm produces segments that behave sex. I told you that the third part, that is the proglottids. This region is mainly concerned with the reproduction. So, whenever it enters into the body of human beings, by using this structure, it will attach to the intestinal wall. Then it will begin to produce this reproductive structure that is called the proglotid. And this proglotid will be a egg. Okay. Then in the third stage, so in the fourth stage, what happens is that dead or the detached protolithics are passed into the stool. So after its production of this reproductive structures, this will move into outside through the stool of this human beings, and they will pass it out. So when enters into this outside, it may either enters into pig body or it may enters into another person. Okay, so by means of eggs or maybe by means of intestinal food, egg by means of contaminated food, and or either it will enters into pig's body, and then it enters into pig's body, its larval stage, that is egg develops into larva. This larval formation generally taking place inside the body of this pig. Okay, and it will process a disease called the cysticercosis in pig. Okay, so this is the life cycle, and when it enters into the human beings, the eggs develops into spheres which invert the wall of the intestine, and again it enters into human beings. The larval stage begins to develop, and also causes the same disease, that is cysticercosis in people. So after the eggs are generally found outside, it may either enters to pig's body or enters to human body. If it is enters in the pig body, it is generally causes cysticercosis in pigs. If it enters into human beings, it causes cysticercosis in people. Then this cysticercosis, this structure is called spheres, which will travel to the muscle and other organs and develops into cysts. So this is the mode of infection from human beings. It enters into pig and the life cycle is completed. Okay. Then what about the pathogenesis? It causes Taenia. How it causes this particular disease? Initially, the skull is attached to the mucosa. After 2 months of this infection, the gravid phlegotis or the proglottis will be moved through the fetuses. And when this process taking place, minor symptoms like abdominal pain, diarrhea, nausea, or symptomatic symptoms are generally recognized or are generally formed. Then how can we clinically manifest this disease? Mostly it is asymptomatic. That means the person does not show any kind of symptoms because its incubation period is for months to several up to 5 years, and it depends upon the location of it. And what about the symptoms it produces? Subcutaneous nodules are cutaneous nodules can be seen on the head region, the limb region, neck region, and also back region, and also the back. They are movable as well as painless. Nodules, small kinds of nodules could be seen on this different region of the body, and they are generally painless. Then cysticercosis intense. When it enters into whenever the larva enters into the intestine, it causes this is called cysticercosis. Here you can see that cysticercosis in tank. Then neurocysticercosis. It can also invert into brain and causes brain damage. Then how can we diagnose this? If it is in the case of teniasis, we can that means if it is produced by the adult organism, that is called the teniasis. If it is caused by larval organism, it is called cysticercosis. So teniasis can be detected by means of direct fecal examination, then brine collation technique, then cellophane tape technique. Mainly when we are looking through the features, we can directly detect this teniasis. Then cysticercosis, X-ray, CT, and MRI scans can be used to detect the cysticercosis stage, and many immunological tests, generally ELIs are also involved for detecting this disease. How can we treat? Albendazole and the praziquantel. These two chemicals can be used for treating this particular disease. How can we prevent? Health education, that is avoiding eating raw beef or uncooked pork, avoiding eating human stew, which is eating the human stew, then sanitary inspection of slaughter and sanitary disposal of night soil. Okay, so in this manner we can prevent the illnesses. Hope you understood. Thank you.